Good morning students. Once again I welcome you to my video lectures on signals and systems. So yesterday for continuous time systems we came to know how to find natural response. So after natural response, the another part of solution, total solution, is what is known as forced response. Forced response is sometimes, that forced response part is also called as particular integral or particular solution. Particular integral, or sometimes called particular solution. So this is forced response is characteristic of input. So we have to, as we know that systems are acted upon by two factors. Number one, input. Number two, initial conditions. In the case of natural response, we have seen the initial conditions. Now in the case of forced response, one should not take initial conditions. So you have to concentrate on input. So depending on the input, it gives the forced response. It is characteristic of the type of input. For example, the input may be exponential, or it may be a step function, or it may be a periodic function like sine, cos. So it all depends on the type of input. So today now I will work out problems. I will show you. And before solving problem, you must remember a few points. Number one, if the input, here I will write a table, one side input, and here the form of particular solution. Form of particular solution. Form of particular solution. If the input is a constant, like 1 or ut, or sometimes ut, so here I will write, if the input is a constant, k1, k, then the particular solution is of the form k1. And keep it in mind, it's not same, it is different. K1 is different from k. Okay, even if it is a step function, it is k1. It is k1. Next, if an exponential function is given, e power minus at, exponential function e power minus at, then the particular solution is of the form k1 e power minus at. K1 e power minus at. So in the case of forced response, it is easy to remember the form of particular solution. Okay, e power minus at, then particular solution yf is of this form. Lastly, cos omega t plus phi. Cos omega, cosine function. One can write cosine function in terms of sine function. Whether it is sine or cosine, sometimes phi may be 0. Phi may be 0. Then the solution is of this form. K1 cos omega t plus k2 sine omega t. This is the first one for a constant, another constant, exponential function k1 e power minus at, then cos omega t plus phi, it is k1 cos omega t plus k2 sin omega t. So we have to evaluate these constants. Okay, when I take a problem, I will explain. So I will conclude this class. So forced response is mainly due to input, not initial conditions. So initial condition doesn't come into picture. Okay, and it depending on the, now one thing, in textbooks there are more than 3 inputs, 6 in most of the in textbooks. 6 inputs are given, 6 inputs, but Simon Haykins, I am mainly referring Simon Haykins, Signals and System by Simon Haykins. So it is, I think it is more than sufficient for you to remember for 3 inputs, one for a constant or for a step function, for an exponential function, and for a cosine function. So I am concentrating only on 3 types of input. Okay, in the next class I will solve problems. Thank you.